Hello, fellow gamers. This is the last. This is part 33. This is the last part of this beautiful game. This will be mainly some thoughts on what I intended to do with this. What was my goal? What I achieved and why I did not achieve it. And I cannot undo it, and if I wanted to achieve it, I need to play everything from the get-go, from the beginning. So my aim was to get the achievement Ghost. Now I was very confused when I closed the last the end game, and I watched Steam, and I did not achieve the Ghost achievement. And here is why. I read about it. The Ghost achievement. There are two. Two achievements. You have the Ghost achievement in game, and you have the Ghost achievement on Steam. Now, the Ghost achievement in game is not, I repeat, is not the same as the Ghost achievement on Steam. The Ghost achievement is the Shadow achievement on Steam. So the Ghost achievement in game is the Shadow achievement on Steam, which means you do all missions without alerting anyone. That one I did achieve, so I was able to do all the missions without alerting anyone. Where it went wrong was the Ghost achievement on Steam, so not in game, which states that you cannot alert anyone, and then it says literally alerting no one or killing no one but key targets. Now that is a problem, because it says or, and it should be and. So you cannot alert anyone, and you cannot kill anyone but key targets. And I tried to be careful about that. Now in part 1, where I needed to take out the Overseer, I did one kill, and this is my mistake. I probably killed someone who I shouldn't have killed. So I mean an NPC, maybe someone that was unconscious and that was eaten by the rat. That counts as a kill. But then I watched my own videos, and I also had one kill at the Lady Boyle party, and I had one kill at Return to the Tower. And as far as I can remember, at Lady Boyle party I only killed the guy who was challenging Lord Pendleton for a duel. So I will mention there are spoiler alerts in this game. I'm writing it down, so be aware. And so I decided to kill that guy, because if you do so, you get a non-lethal option for taking out Lady Boyle. So that is one kill. That is not my part. The other part is in the Return to the Tower mission. I killed the Torturer. And as far as I could remember, that was the only guy I killed. Because it said so, you had no other option. And I'm guessing, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing that this is the kill that counts as a kill towards the ghost achievement. So basically, I screwed up one time in the first mission, but the other twos who were confirmed at the end as a kill, in my opinion, you can only know that if you have played that mission. Now, the problem is, it doesn't help to replay the mission. So I thought, yeah, okay, I will replay the mission, then I can get that ghost achievement. No, you cannot do that. You need to play the whole thing over again without killing anyone or alerting anyone. And that I am not going to do. What I also did was, because I was afraid I would load, I saved my progress, and I deleted previous saves because I was afraid when I would load a previous save, I would load the wrong one. And because of that, I was not able to return and replay it. That being said, that is why I don't have the ghost mission, the ghost achievement, but I do have the shadow achievement on Steam. And as far as I can, how do you say that? Notice, I watched all my videos. I did, I did, but yeah, I have the shadow achievement, so that meant that I did it with alerting anyone. And yeah, I'm a bit bummed about it. But I'm not going to redo everything because this is not. Where's the fun in that, I already gave my thoughts on this game. Yes, it's a beautiful game. Yes, it is worth its money. I definitely recommend it. But if you will do a challenge, then be careful and read all about it before you do that challenge, because so you will not end up like me and having the disappointment of not completing it. I am also not a person, and I think I'm hoping I will not do that. But one thing I am always annoyed by YouTubers is that in every video they're asking to give a like or dislike or subscribe. I'm going to try not to do that. However, I will ask it in the one of the first parts, one time, and I will ask it in one of the last parts of a playthrough or a blind let's play or whatever, because it matters to me. I'm enjoying myself playing this game and making those videos. I really do. I think I have something to tell about those games, and that my gameplay is interesting for others to see. This was my first playthrough. Keep that in mind. So I started with a pretty crappy headset. I now use the Slayer Skull Candy headphone, which gives me which has a decent microphone. But I will buy a good microphone, and then I will hear the difference whether it's better or not. I'm learning. I also have a streaming channel on Twitch, so if you're interested, you can check it out. There's a link in this description, but there's also a link in my info, as far as I remember. So I'm writing link to Twitch channel. What I'm doing right now there is playing the Hunter Call of the Wild. It's a more relaxed experience. It gives me a chance to chat if there are people, and there are already 2 followers who come to my channel regularly, checking me out, and that is very pleasing. You know, it's to me, it's not about the money. I like gaming a lot, and this gives me the opportunity to have contact with other people. Gaming and the internet is a big part of my life. I'm autistic. Yes, I am autistic, but I am also intelligent, so don't think I don't know what I'm doing. I do know that. Pretty intelligent. I want to state that out because most people think that autism, someone with autism means that they are not smart. That is not the case. My brain is wired differently, and I process information from the world differently than other people, and that's the difference, and that's it. Having said that, the internet and communicating through games with other people is one of my methods of socializing with people. As you can hear, I am okay in communication. But yeah, that's also what I want to mention. So I have a Twitch channel. If you enjoyed my YouTube videos, come visit me, say hello to me if you want. Keep in mind that I don't always see. I'm still learning. Twitch is also one of those things that I started very recently, so I'm still learning. I'm now mostly in moderator mode on Twitch, but sometimes I notice that there are things going wrong, and I missed out on chats. People who were chatting trying to chat with me or give me a message in that chat. So yeah, those are 2 things. So give me a like if you like my playthrough, and subscribe if you want to follow me on YouTube. And if you're interested, come see me on my Twitch channel. Once again, I will ask this only, or try to ask this only, at the very end of a playthrough, and the beginning of a playthrough. If not in part 1, then in part 2. But I felt the need of making a little end video on Dishonored. So yeah, it's a once again, I know I'm repeating myself, but it's really worth it. It's unique in graphics, as you can see. It's unique in gameplay. In my opinion, once you have that blink, it becomes yeah, a bit repetitive if you don't do a challenge. If you decide to do everything with fighting and go for my chaos also was low. That was also a goal I had. So if you're aiming for a high outcome, you can do that also. You will have some different dialogues, I guess, especially from the outsider. But I wanted to say it's easier to play as a non-ghost, but I'm not sure about that. At the end, lots of those NPCs, if you're decided to fight them face to face, the few times I did that, the game mechanics is not that easy, so they can react pretty fast on a harder mode. I think playing this game on easy mode is not advisable. I advise you to, if you're a bit of an experienced gamer, that you do that on hard mode, hardcore. Yeah. In the future, I have a bit of enough of this game, of this kind of gameplay. I have the DLCs of this game, of Dishonored 1. I am going to buy in summer sales, I'm going to buy that other big DLC, which is now like 20-ish euros. And I am going to buy probably the Dishonored 2. But the thing is also, what I noticed is I see it with like Borderlands, I see it with other games who have sequels, that at certain point it's milked out. What I mean is that it becomes so repetitive, it's not even, it's boring. Like Borderlands 3, from what I saw, and it's not, or how do you say, it can be fun if you do that as a gamer for the first time and you did not play the previous Borderlands. But how you say, the signals I get from not being interesting is that I don't have the impression that a lot of people are talking about this Borderlands games. Borderlands 3, I mean. The others are a whole other ball game. I have to say the Borderlands 1 is a very has been redone. So there is an enhanced edition. I recommend to buy that one because it really is a very good improvement I tried the first one. I did a playthrough, not on YouTube, but on myself, of Borderlands 1, and it was pretty annoying. It was groundbreaking in his time, but yeah, the story is not that good. If you know Borderlands 2, that's what I also want to say. Um, yeah, but I do recommend to play the first one. The Borderlands 2 is the best of all Borderlands games. It's really, I think I already played it like 5 or 6 times, replayed it. I replayed it with all the DLCs 2 or 3 times. I replay it with all the main characters. They have the best skill trees. It's most interesting to play those skill trees. But at a certain point, I reached a border where you almost needed to cheat your way through stuff to get, as a solo player. That's also important as a solo player, that you want to achieve, want to defeat certain bosses. But there you go. I'm curious. I know that the DLCs of this game are interesting, except for one which contains just a parkour, some parkours you can do. I don't think I played it for the same reason I'm mentioning now. You get bored. It's okay, it's fun to do it in the main game, but then you get bored. I hope I will remember, but if I play those other DLCs, I will probably do them. I will not try to take out anyone in a non-lethal way, so I will just use blink and buy the other. I will go for all the runes and bone charms, but it will not make people unconscious. I will not kill them. I will just go to the main goal of that particular part as fast as I can, unseen and undetected. But I am curious about that one DLC. I cannot remember the name. That cost 20-ish euros, because what I read, it is worth its money, and it's a whole story from a different point of view than Corvo. And then you have Dishonored 2, of course, with all DLC, where you can play from from the point of view of two characters, Corvo and I think the daughter, Emily. I'm not sure, I will apologize. But there you go. I enjoyed this, making this playthrough a lot. I now know a bit of making those videos, and believe me, I can imagine if you want to do it better, even better than what I did, like with special effects and whatever, all the bells you can get on YouTube, that it takes a lot of work if you need to cut stuff and clean it up. Yeah, I can imagine that it asks a lot of work. I only cleaned up one video, and I think it was in this one, this part, where I apologize, where I needed to I tried out something from OBS for pausing the video, and I don't know what I went wrong. I used hotkeys and I had the impression that they didn't work. So I needed to cut out a little piece of 5 minutes, and the first free software I used did not work. The second free software was very easy. So I can imagine that if you're serious about this, that people are putting a lot of time in making those videos. So once again, thank you. You will, if you can look it up, but I started a playthrough of The Long Dark. That's also something I want to mention. So I will not play the DLC, but I am doing the DLC, the new game, a new game, The Long Dark. It's not new that it's been brought out recently. It's also a pretty old game, but they're still working on it. It has a survival mode. It's a very hard survival game. It has survival mode and it has a story mode. And there are 3 parts out from that story mode, so it will contain 5 parts as far as I can read. But yeah, if you're interested, go see for it. It's a completely blind playthrough. That means that I have seen a lot of videos about it, but I did not play it ever. So you see it right from the beginning, where I choose my key bindings, when I'm reading everything about the perks there are, the features that you can get, um, yeah, what the thing is about, and then I'm dropped right away into the game. And yeah, I'm not going to give spoilers, but yeah, it's pretty hard. So thanks for listening to me in this part. Uh, yeah, and maybe see you later. Bye bye, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.